everyone, this is Addie and welcome to my kitchen. Today we're going to be doing a Sunday meal prep. So meal preparation is really important if you're trying to save on money, time, and calories. So preparing food in bulk at the beginning of your week for the rest of your week will prevent you from ordering takeout or just grabbing anything in the fridge. So you'll have things not only prepared but portioned out as well. We're going to be doing two different meal preps. So we're going to be doing a healthy taco bowl and a healthy buffalo chicken meal. So let's start with our plate. What we're looking for here when we prepare, if we're looking at our plate, we want to fill it half with veggies, a quarter with your protein, and a quarter with your starch. So our first meal, which is going to be your buffalo chicken meal, is going to be buffalo chicken. Your starch is going to be sweet potato, and then your vegetable today is going to be Brussels sprouts. These are going to be baked. And then your second meal is going to be a healthy taco bowl. So again, veggies, we're doing peppers, onions, and mixed greens with some chopped up tomatoes. And then we'll also have our ground turkey with taco seasoning. And our starch is going to be a mixture of basmati rice and cauliflower rice. So let's get started. So the first thing we're going to make is your buffalo chicken in the crock pot. So we're going to start with 2 packets of ranch seasoning. If you notice on the back, 0 calories, 0 grams of fat, 0 carbohydrates. So you're really saving on calories here. And we're going to pour both of those in the bottom of your crock pot. Then we're going to add to it about 12 fluid ounces of Frank's Red Hot Wing Sauce, and it's the buffalo sauce. So I'm going to pour about half of this bottle. And I'm just going to stir it. Now, if you don't have a crock pot, you can marinate your chicken in the ranch dressing, seasoning, and buffalo sauce combination and bake it at 350 for about 30 minutes and pull it apart afterwards. Just won't be as good as using a crock pot. Okay, now I'm gonna put 4 chicken breasts. I'm gonna put 4 chicken breasts in the crock pot, and then I'm just gonna stir it up. Make sure it gets coated. And if you have the time, I'd recommend putting it on low for 6 hours. So we'll just let that go for 6 hours. Or if you don't have as much time, we'll go on high for 4 hours. But that is your crock pot buffalo chicken, and we'll just wait on that. Well, while our buffalo chicken is cooking, I am now going to start on our sweet potatoes and our Brussels sprouts. So I'm going to set my oven to bake at 425. So it's preheating. We're gonna get started on chopping up our sweet potato. So for your sweet potato, you can leave the skin on, or you can use a peeler and peel off the skin. I'm going to leave the skin on. I like the taste of it. It also adds some good fiber to your meal. And also make sure that you wash it. Some sweet potatoes can have dirt on them, so make sure that you thoroughly wash them and then remove any weird spots. So the first thing I'm going to do when I cut my sweet potato is cut off the ends. We don't want to eat those ends. Next, I'm gonna chop it in half. And these are gonna be cubes, so that's what we're looking for. So you see how there's a flat side? Use the largest flat side, put it down, and we're gonna cut it into thirds the long way. 1, 2. And then again, thickest side down, thirds. 1, 2. From there, you now have a flat sweet potato. And again, we're gonna go thirds again. 1, 2. And then we'll cut across 2 times. That will give you a nice cube. I used 4 large sweet potatoes here, but as you can see, we now have some nice cubes. Next, we are going to chop up our Brussels sprouts. So I'm using 2 pounds of Brussels sprouts. So the Brussels sprout, you're gonna wanna get rid of the ends of those as well. Make sure that these are washed too. And I'm gonna halve them. So the long way, not across, the long way. Cut right down the middle. That is your Brussels sprout. And again, about 2 pounds of Brussels sprouts is good. Now I'm going to put our sweet potatoes and Brussels sprouts on cooking sheets. So I lined mine with aluminum foil. This makes them a little bit crispier. And I'm just going to spray it with cooking spray. So this will also save you on calories versus using butter. I would just recommend getting an olive oil base versus a canola oil base. So I'm just gonna spray it. Filling one with my sweet potato. And the other with my Brussels sprouts. I'm just gonna drizzle olive oil on both our sweet potatoes and our Brussels sprouts. This will add some bold flavor and it'll also make them crispier. Make sure that they all get covered with a little bit of oil. You don't want to overdo it on the olive oil because again, it contains a lot of calories and fat. So don't overdo it with the olive oil, but enough so it adds some flavor and coats all of your sweet potatoes and Brussels sprouts. I'm just gonna do salt and pepper. So I'm using pink Himalayan sea salt. I like the flavor of this better. We're gonna season them and generously season them with pepper as well. Make sure that all of them get covered with the salt and pepper. Super simple. And now we're going to stick them in our oven. These will go in for about 25 to 30 minutes. You're going to want to pull them out around 25 minutes and give them a taste just to make sure that they are to your liking. The sweet potatoes should be pretty soft and the Brussels sprouts should have a good crunch, but they also will have some give. So while our Brussels sprouts and sweet potatoes and our buffalo chicken are cooking, we're going to prepare some of the taco bowl. So we're gonna start with fresh ground turkey breast. I'm using 99% lean, 1% fat. This is a super lean meat. If you look at the back, only 1 gram of fat per 4 ounces. If you're thinking 4 ounces, about the size of your hand. So you're really saving on fat here. And we'll be able to add more flavor when we add the taco seasoning. My fiance is helping me out. He's very good at cooking our taco meat. So we're gonna spray it with our olive oil spray and add it to our pan. We're gonna cook it on medium heat to start. Make sure to chop it up so you can use your spatula to chop. So make sure that your meat is browned. And we're going to take it and drain out the juice. Now it's time to add the seasoning. So we're just using mild taco seasoning. 10 calories, 2 grams of carbohydrates, 0 grams of fat. And we're gonna pour the full package onto our ground turkey. We'll take 3/4 cup of water and we're gonna pour it on the seasoning and our meat. And then we're just going to simmer. And we'll simmer for about 5 minutes. You're going to want to stir it pretty frequently. That way the sauce can thicken and the meat will absorb that nice flavor from that taco seasoning. So while our meat is simmering, we're going to start on our peppers and onions. This is about 2 peppers, green and red, and then 1 yellow onion. So we're going to bring it to about medium heat. Make sure that you spray your pan before you start mixing the vegetables. And again, you want to keep stirring pretty frequently on that taco meat, so they're both going to be cooking at the same time. Now our turkey meat with taco seasoning is well coated, so we're then going to turn off the heat and then set it aside for now. We're going to make sure we season the peppers and onions well with salt and pepper. Again, we're using that pink Himalayan salt and black peppercorns. And keep stirring them. You don't want your peppers and onions to be too soft because you are going to be reheating a lot of these meals. So you want to be able to still snap it. I'm going to make my rice now. I'm just going to use microwavable rice. So I'm choosing basmati. You can choose a different type of rice if you'd like. But this is just nice and easy. It just goes into the microwave for 2 minutes. So that will cook. I also am combining it with my cauliflower rice. So I'm just doing this from frozen. It's nice and easy from frozen, but you can also do it from fresh. It's just less time from frozen. And if you take a look here, 25 calories, no fat, only 4 grams of carbohydrates per serving. So what I'm going to do is mix the riced cauliflower with our regular rice. I've got my cauliflower rice and regular rice, as well as pink Himalayan sea salt and pepper, and I'm just going to stir it all together. If you like cilantro, you can chop up some cilantro and add that to your rice mixture as well. So again, that cauliflower rice will blend right in there, and it will also cut down on calories, and you will still have a nice big bulky taco bowl. Okay, so it's time to prepare. We'll do 1 scoop of the rice cauliflower combination. That's going to be our starch. We'll add some nice greens. Some baby tomatoes. We've got our taco meat. And we've got our peppers and onions. We'll just put that on top of the rice. If you like to put corn on it, you can put corn too. I'm going to also add a guacamole cup. So this is mashed avocado, and I get the guacamole cups because it'll stay fresh. You don't want to put fresh guacamole in a container and then save it for later. It's going to brown. So I am just going to add our guacamole cup, a lime, and voila! You have your healthy taco bowl. And we can make multiple meals of this and then reopen them later this week. Our Brussels sprouts and our sweet potatoes are now done. To check, I'm gonna take a fork, make sure it can sink right in. I also like when some of the edges are a little crispy, so that's always a good sign. Same with our Brussels sprouts. Some of the edges are nice and crispy, so we'll add a nice smoky flavor. Since our buffalo chicken is still cooking, we're just going to package these up and set them aside, and then we'll put our meals together later. So it's been 6 hours and the chicken is ready to be pulled. So we're gonna pull the chicken by taking one chicken breast out at a time and putting it into a bowl. And because it's been slow cooked, it should be easy to pull apart just with 2 forks. So you're just gonna pull it away from each other so that way we get a nice shredded chicken. This is the end result. We have our sweet potatoes and our Brussels sprouts, and I'm going to add our buffalo chicken. So we've got our protein, our vegetables, and our carbs portioned out. Okay, so here we have it. We have our taco bowls and our buffalo chicken meal portioned out. This food should last you anywhere between 3 to 5 days. Any longer, you're probably not going to want to eat it. So these are your lunches and dinners for the next few days. Thank you for joining us on Sunday Meal Prep. We love hearing your feedback, so let us know how it goes, and tune in next week for more healthy recipes to come. See you then. Have a great week.